Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a magical day so far. Today's video is a video I've said I've been going to film for months, and I mean months. And it's actually a Disney snacks slash baking video. And what I'm going to do in this video is actually make 2 Disney snacks, and hopefully they're going to turn out okay. I haven't done a dummy run or anything like that beforehand, so fingers crossed for me that they turn out okay. Rather than jumping between each one, I'm going to sort of put one of the snacks first in the video and then the second half will be the other one. If you just want to check out one or the other, I will leave a little timestamp in the description box down below so you can skip to whichever you prefer. First up, I'm going to be doing Rice Krispies treats, and the second one is going to be Mickey Mouse cupcakes, or Minnie Mouse cupcakes as well if you prefer. Take your pick. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So, I will leave the full ingredients list for each Disney snack in the description box down below. But for the Rice Krispie treats, you will need a bowl, some butter. I've just got Stark, marshmallows. I don't need all of these, just so you know. And I've also got Rice Krispies. Any brand, of course, will do. Also got some Disney Plus on in the background. The first thing you need to do is just fill a pan with some water and start to warm it up. I'm going to put it on a low to medium heat. I will then pop the butter in here. I need to weigh that out first, obviously. I've got the scales out over there. Then once that's melted, pop in your desired amount of marshmallows. For me, it's 300 grams. Get it all melted together, and then we will mix in the Rice Krispies, and we will get it into a greased dish to flatten out. So let's get that done. Or let's get that done even. Now, we just have to wait. I would say the best thing to do is to leave it on a low heat rather than go too high, because you would hate for it to sort of burn or get really stuck to the bottom. I have actually greased my tin. It's not the deepest tin in the world. And one thing I totally forgot to mention is I've got these Mickey cutters. I'm probably only going to use the biggest one, and it might be a little bit thick. So what I'm probably going to do is maybe not put the whole mixture in this dish, because the recipe I found said a specific size of dish. As you can see here, we're almost melted. The bigger marshmallows, obviously, there was still a couple of lumps. And apparently I need all of this Rice Krispie. It looks like a lot to me. I'm not too sure. But we're following the recipe, we'll see how it goes. If it's a disaster, at least you'll get a laugh out of this. Let's just say I'm glad that I didn't film trying to sort it out. I had way too much. And if you can see any sort of yellowy bits, that's actually butter. I found using this wooden spoon and just a little bit of butter on it and just tapping it down, it stopped it from sticking to the spoon, which was great because I had my hands both covered in it, which would have made for fantastic footage, but also would have just been incredibly embarrassing for me. So I basically need to let these cool a little bit, and once they've obviously set a little bit more, we will get them cut out and we will get them decorated. For decorating the crispy treats, I am going to just be melting some chocolate, and then I will be drizzling over some. I'm going to also put some of them completely face first in as well, and I've got some sprinkles, I believe, in my little baking cupboard as well. So far, I've actually cut out some tiny Mickey ones. And now we're going to cut out the bigger ones and hope that they don't stick too much, fingers crossed. is the crispy cakes all done and decorated. Now that they're done and out of the way, it's time to move on to the cupcakes. Now that the Rice Krispie treats are all done, we'll move on to the cupcakes. First up, I preheated the oven, gas mark 4, and put in 6 pink and 6 blue polka dot cases into this tin. I've got all the ingredients out here. I just basically need to weigh everything out and get it all mixed up. So now that we have the butter and the sugar in, we basically beat it until it's a nice creamy texture. We will then add in our eggs one at a time, and then we will add in the flour. It says to fold it in, so don't go too crazy beating that up. Then we'll just pop in some vanilla extract and a little bit of milk until it gets to a nice, lovely, droppable mixture. Like, it basically falls off a spoon really easily, but you also don't want it too runny at the same time either. So let's just crack in an egg. And 3 eggs, here we go. I just realised that I'm basically filming from the side, so you can't technically see in the bowl. So basically I've just added in... I realised that I've been filming on the side for this and you couldn't really see what was in the bowl, which was maybe a good thing, because have you seen this? But I've only just added the flour and literally started stirring it in. So I'm going to stir until it's all done and then I will show you what it looks like. I'm also going to add in some grated chocolate just for that little extra into it as well. So I'm going to get that grated and we will get it all added in, and then we will get it put into all of these cases. Cupcakes are out. There is one missing. Me and Laura have tried one to make sure they were alright. They've gone a tiny bit flat. I'm not entirely sure why, but the grated chocolate definitely worked. I probably could have added a little bit more, but I didn't want to make the mixture too heavy. The final thing to do is, of course, mix up some buttercream. That's just really simple. Just butter and icing sugar, which I will sieve. Get it all mixed up together. I got a piping bag set and I've realised the piping bag is not in here, but I do have them in the cupboard. And then on the top, I'm going to add some buttons to give lovely Mickey ears. The one thing about making buttercream is usually the fact that you double the amount of ice and sugar compared to the amount of butter that you use. And it always just seems like so much. And I've just got ice and sugar everywhere from sieving it, if I can actually speak properly. So I'm going to get this all mixed up and put into the piping bag, and let's get decorating. They're done. I think my piping could have been a little bit better, but all things considered, I am incredibly happy with these. Now that the cupcakes are done, here is everything all together. I am actually really quite proud of how this has actually turned out. There is a lot of stuff here. It's a shame I don't really know the neighbours to give some stuff away, but Laura might tell me off. But I'm really happy with how this has turned out. So yeah, all things considered, I'm really happy with how the Crispy treats and how the Mickey cupcakes have all turned out. It's taken me a while to film this, and it's probably going to take me just as long to edit it. but I think it'll be worth it and I hope that you will have enjoyed the video. As I said, I will leave the recipes and things like that in the description box down below, so you can feel free to, of course, do the recipes if you so wish. Also, melting chocolate is just so easy. Just like I showed on the hob, you basically just have your pan of water, a bowl over the top, and just, you know, pop the chocolate in and just let it melt. Just keep on stirring it, and that's all you have to do for that. Anyways, if you have enjoyed this video, it would mean the world if you would give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below your favourite Mickey snack from a Disney park, or just Disney snack in general. And if you haven't already, please do hit the big red subscribe button to check out lots more content on my channel and what is still to come. I've been Disney Matt, thank you so much for watching, stay safe folks, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now!